Okay, so in this video we are going to talk about solving simultaneous linear equations using substitution method. So to start off, we have to name our equations. So I'll say this is equation 1 and then this is equation 2. Now the trick for solving simultaneous linear equations using substitution method is to pick either one of the equations and make a variable the subject of the formula, then substitute the value of that variable into the other equations to get the value of the other variable. Okay, so let's start with this example. We have 2x, so you're taking equation 1. So from equation 1, we have 2x plus 6y equals 7. So we are going to make x variable the subject of formula for this equation. So we have 2x, subtracting 6y from both sides would have plus 6y minus 6y equals to 7 minus 6y. Then we have 2x equals to 7 minus 6y. Dividing both sides by 2 would have x equals to 7 minus 6y over 2. Let's call this equation 3. And then substitute the value of equation 3 into equation 2 to get our corresponding value of y. So substituting equation 3 into 2 would have 6 open bracket 7 minus 6y over 2 close bracket plus 8y equals 11. And then dividing through, if 6 goes into 2 goes into 6 3 times, so 2 here 1, 2 here 3, so our equation becomes 3 open bracket 7 minus 6y close bracket plus 8y equals to 11. And then have 3 times 7 21 minus 3 times 6 is 18y plus 8y equals 21. So collecting like terms would have minus 18 plus 8y is negative 10 y equals to 11 minus 21, so that y, we have negative 10y equals to negative 10. Then dividing through by negative 10, you have negative 10 over negative 10, y equals 1. So I'm going to plug the value of y into either of the equations to get my value of x. So x would be x equals to 7 minus 6y over 2, which is equal to 7 minus 6 over 2. Corresponding value of x is 1 over 2. Okay, so the value of x and y is, value of x is 1 over 2 and the value of y is 1. So let's take another example. Okay, so we have our second example here, but I suggest you try this one out, see if you've gotten the hang of it. You can pause the video now and check how and try to solve the question. Okay, like we did with the first, I'm going to name the equation. So this is equation 1 and then this is equation 2, and then I'm going to pick a variable in the equation and make it this in either of the equation and make it the subject of formula, and then substitute the value into the other equation and solve for that other variable. So let's pick equation 2 during this time around. So I'm saying from equation 2, I'd have what? 6x plus 2y equals 8. So that if I'm making y variable the subject of formula, I'd have 2y equals to 8 minus 6x, and then dividing both sides by 2, I'd have y equals to 8 minus 6x over 2. Let's call this equation 3, and then we're going to substitute equation 3 into equation 1 to get our value of x. 3, we have substituting equation 3 into equation 1, into 1, we have what? 3x plus 6y, which is, so we are substituting that corresponding value of y into this equation. So they have 8 minus 6x over 2, close bracket, equals 9. So dividing this one by 2, 2 goes here once, and then 2 goes here what? 3 times. So that my equation becomes 3x plus 3 open bracket 8 minus 6x equals 9. So I have 3x plus 3 times 8 is 24, 3 times 6 is 18x equals to 9. Then I have 3x minus 18, collecting like times now, 18x, and negative 24 to the other side. I'd have 9 minus 24, so 3 minus 18x is 15x, negative 15x, equals to 9 minus 24 is negative 15. Now dividing both sides by negative 15, and have x equals to negative 15 over negative 15, which of course is 1. So to obtain my value of y, I have to pick either of these three equations and plug the value of x into either of the three equations. So let's go with equation 3 because it's somehow straightforward to just, so already y is already the subject of formula for that one. So I'd have y equals to 8 minus 6 open bracket 1 over 2. So that y becomes equals to 8 minus 6 over 2 equals to 2 over 2, which is equals to 1. So my x value equals 1, and then my y value equals 1. Now if you want to practice more, check the description. I've got some example and practice questions there.